Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. We would like to tell you the story of Bandung Lautan Api. We are the narrators of the story. Dede Dalpa Hoirunisa, Azka Nur Syaban, Lina Nurjanah, Vina Nazlaul Ilmi, Tasha Aulia Putri.
Indonesia's independence on August 17, 1945 not only marked the removal of the enemy threat, but also led to a drastic measure taken by the residents of Bandung. In an event known as Bandung Lautan Api, the entire city was set ablaze, including homes, cinemas, and public structures by its own inhabitants. This incident unfolded when Allied troops entered Bandung in October 1945 during the disarmament and power transition from Japanese control by local fighters. The agreement between the two British allies and the Nika, Netherlands in the civil administration led to heroic resistance from the community and youth fighters in Bandung when British troops and the Dutch Nika launched a military attack on Bandung.
Allied troops tried to take control of Bandung, even though it had to violate the results of negotiations with the Republic of Indonesia. The British military aggression and the Dutch Nika also triggered an act of scorching the city by the fighters and the people of Bandung. Similar resistance occurred across Indonesia, where unity prevailed among the people who knew exactly whom they were fighting against. Tensions escalated, and on March 23, 1946, a new ultimatum demanded the complete evacuation of Bandung by the Indonesian Army, or TRI, the Allied troops and the Dutch Nika, which controlled the North Bandung area, gave an ultimatum so that the TRI retreated as far as 11 kilometers from the city center no later than midnight on March 24, 1946. This demand was approved by the government of the Republic of Indonesia in Jakarta, even though the headquarters in Yogyakarta had ordered TRI to defend every inch of Bandung's land. TRI and the people of Bandung decided to retreat to the south, but while burning down the city of Bandung so that the enemy could not take advantage of it. This created a divide in the Indonesian stance, with the government in Jakarta advising compliance and the headquarters of TRI instructing the opposite. The contradiction was eventually addressed during the Priangan Persatuan Perjuangan Majelis Deliberation, led by Colonel A.H. Nasution. The resolution urged both the community and TRI to vacate Bandung.
Faced with this directive, the fighters in Bandung, unwilling to leave without resistance, decided to take a drastic step. The night before the evacuation, they set fire to the city, completing the task in just 7 hours. This move, as per historical information from the Bandung National Institute of Technology, was a deliberate strategy to prevent the Allies from using Bandung as a strategic military headquarters. On the afternoon of March 24, 1946, TRI and the community began to vacate South Bandung and fled to the south of the city. The burning started at 9 p.m. at the Indisch restaurant north of the Alun-Alun. The fighters and the community set fire to important buildings around the railroad from Ujung Berung to Cimahi. Simultaneously, TRI carried out an attack on the northern region as a ceremony of its resignation from Bandung, which was accompanied by flames 12 kilometers from east to west of Bandung, smoldering like a sea of fire and red skies fueling the fighting spirit. The determination to reclaim Bandung appeared in the heart of every fighter.
At the end, the Dutch Nika succeeded in fully controlling West Java through the Westphal Agreement on January 17, 1948, which pressured the government of the Republic of Indonesia to vacate West Java from all Indonesian troops. Following the failure of the military aggression on 20 July until 4 August 1947, Nietzsche violated the ceasefire and continued founding the defense base of the Indonesian army until January 1948. Indonesian troops, the Siliwangi Division, were forced to move to Central Java on February 1 until 22, 1948.
This heroic history was recorded in the history of the Indonesian nation as the Bandung Lautan Api incident. The song Halo Halo Bandung, created by Ismail Marzuki, became another struggle at the time. Notably, this act was considered a tactical necessity in the face of the overwhelming strength of the Allies and Nika, which far exceeded that of the TRI and the local militias. The burning of Bandung served as a calculated and strategic maneuver in the larger war for Indonesian independence.
That was the history of Bandung Lautan Api. May this story inspire curiosity, foster empathy, and light the flame of knowledge. Let us not forget the sacrifice and fights our heroes went through. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.